on Tuesday night.
Tuesday.
Do we need mystery shots?
Do we have mystery
We
shots?
have mystery shots still?
Yeah, let's do them.
He's on his way.
Shut up.
Oh, no.
Make him take our
I refilled
empty
them.
bottle here.
That's the last one I'm doing, though, until this is over.
Says nobody.
Right. Because I'm always the conscious of good decisions.
Oh, no.
Old Slursy.
I'll let you pick.
Oh, it was
first
bad
on
last
that.
week.
Damn it, mystery flavor.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I hope you got dirty foot.
Dirty dishwater.
It's probably olives.
Fruit punch.
You're trying to make me pick something.
That's a good one.
Okay, Jim Beam Vanilla.
I'll trade you.
Should we wait?
You got dirty dishwater.
Hey, will you take that empty for me? Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Are we live?
Live and uninterrupted.
Oh, man. That's why we're the best podcast this side of Wayne
Absolutely.
County.
Absolutely. This side
All
of.
right.
All right, let me open it up here.
Let's get it open. Let's get it on.
The mystery shot.
I literally have a mystery shot. Mystery flavor.
All right, here we go.
Let's
Cheers.
try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Rattlesnakes and condoms. Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Ouch. Oh. All right. There you go.
99 proof. Ugh, that's gross. All right, you
All
guys
right.
ready?
Yes.
I understand we have some viewers that are watching. Before we get going here,
Yeah.
if you're watching, by all means, feel free to jump in and contribute to the show. It makes it more fun for us.
Absolutely.
And then we've got a lot of people hanging out in the control room this evening. By a lot, I mean like 4. But that's good for us.
Hey, it's more than usual.
Right.
We are packed.
And we'd love to get their feedback as well. You know what? That's the coolest part about this show, and what I've tried to say from the get-go, even back when Phil and I started this thing, half a decade ago.
Wow.
It's this is supposed to be like you're just hanging out with some buddies at a
Just
bar.
shooting the shit.
But I will say some of the best conversations I've ever had at a bar is just me sitting at a bar and there's a total stranger.
Right.
And I've done this all over the, wherever I've traveled.
Yeah.
And you have some of the coolest conversations. And part of it is you get kind of introduced to a new thought process.
Right, yeah.
And seeing people from the, different points of view and things. It's just kick ass. And that's what this
It
show's
is.
supposed
From
to be.
all over the place.
Yeah. So the whole point of this is if we get to do these live again, we're going to hang out in a bar. But really, I want you guys that are watching the show to think of us like you're sitting at the table with us.
Yeah.
And feel free to contribute and hang out with us.
Grab a
and,
beer, crack it open.
Absolutely. And if you're not into that, whatever you're into, maybe it's just ice waters. I don't care. Just we're here to kind of talk about things. We're Gen X. And I got to thinking about it. The hard part about being Gen X for us is we're dealing with a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
No, seriously, think about it, right?
Believe me, yeah.
We're dealing with the death of grandparents, the death of parents, trying to raise kids, trying to make the most money you're going to make in your whole life because this is the money you bank on to retire on.
Yep.
And we're dealing with all that shit. And that's what we're here to
Plus the damn government.
Oh, gosh.
and we're not even going to talk about fudge rounds.
We're not talking about
No.
No.
I said no.
I said no. Oatmeal cream pies is where it's at.
So anyway, I appreciate you guys that are watching us live. And last week was an absolute shit show.
Oh, it was a blast. I had so much fun.
It happens. I need to release the audio of those. But
Did you have a little deja vu the next day?
oh my gosh, yeah, it was. It's one of the things I learned. We're going to talk about. All right, are you guys ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right. Again, thank you to everybody that's watching. Feel free to contribute at any time. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Welcome to the After 2 Beers podcast. I'm Dutch Dalton, joined as always by Kimmy Gibbler.
That's me.
And my buddy on the right, Michael Puddin Summers.
What's going on?
We got to come up with something for me
Right?
to transition.
Right.
It's not your fault. It's my fault.
I'll think of something.
Yeah, no, my buddy. It just didn't, it was like the old 80s thing. Did you have a
And
my
our
buddy?
little snack pack
Oh, yeah.
here.
I had a my buddy. Did you
Yeah.
have a my buddy?
Yeah.
yes.
My buddy.
And then there was kid, sister. Kid, sister.
I had the Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh, there you go.
I just
man.
like putting other tapes in Teddy Ruxpin. I like,
One of my and this
Belle
is
Biv DeVoe. And
Right?
Teddy Ruxpin.
one of the most influential albums for me when I was a kid was "Raising Hell" by Run DMC.
Oh, nice.
And I used to
Yeah.
put that in my sister's Teddy Ruxpin all the time. It was great on so many levels. They just don't have toys like that
No,
anymore.
they don't.
Teddy Ruxpin yelling, singing, "Walk this way."
Right. If this is your first time watching or listening to the After Two Beers podcast, basically what we do is we have a couple drinks, which we feel like takes the muffler off.
Yeah.
Allows us to become a little bit more real and transparent.
Not too many.
The muffler, but not the
And importantly, 2 is the minimum. A lot of people are like, "You guys only have 2 beers," and I'm like, "No. This is why I love Amanda for a million reasons. It was almost it almost sounded like a bad reason. I was getting ready to say because she drives me home. No, it's you got to be careful. Anyway,
Yes.
we coming up on this week's show, we're going to talk about rules to live by.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The radio station I work for, 101.7 Point here in Richmond. Make sure you download the app or enable the Alexa skill. You can listen to me every weekend.
On it.
They posted it today, and here's the thing about putting this show together. Sometimes I'm days ahead, and I had no idea what we were going to talk about until about an hour and a half ago.
Nice.
So this was literally on the fly, and sometimes these turn out to be the best shows.
Best ones, right?
I didn't
but-
have my giblets until then either. So.
Well, there you go. And I borrowed our kind of entry-level conversation from 101.7 The Point, which is rules to live by.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw out some of mine. I'd love to hear certain things that you guys live by. These can be both, random or important. And I'd love to hear from people in the studio as well.
Everybody.
And not my...
Taxes.
What is the picture of?
Oh, it's a
fudge
fudge round.
round. Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
man. That's good.
That's a good drawing, though.
Well, I'm telling you, that Dana Brawley, he's a drawer. But anyway, we're going to talk about rules to live by. We're going to have Gibbler's Giblets. Am I the asshole? Sometimes do you ever just let information out that it's technically not wrong that what you said, but
Yeah,
you're
but
just
it comes
doing
off
it
the wrong way.
Well, it's just because you're doing it to just be a dick.
Oh, that's the best part
yes.
then.
Yeah, well, and so we're going to find out.
Okay.
It involves the naming of a baby.
Oh, jeez.
So that can't go wrong.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
No.
Oh, people in A to B News, people are encouraged not to cuddle with their turtles.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's a salmonella outbreak.
No.
Because, when I think of pets, that's my favorite cuddling one.
What about
Right.
the Ninja Turtles?
I still wouldn't. No.
No.
Yeah, not even over a slice of pizza.
In Louisiana, a school district, and this is being adopted across the United States, they just went from 5 days of school to 4 days of school a week
Good.
because they're struggling to find teachers, not because it's better for the students.
I believe it.
We're going to talk
It's
about
definitely
that.
not bad
Yeah.
for the students. I'm
And a young couple went to the Kentucky State Fair, and one of them got shot in the foot by the other by accident.
What? No.
Yeah, and I don't think they got
At
a
the
teddy
Kentucky
bear
State
out of it.
I mean, I was guessing more like the county state fair, or the county fair. I mean, but
Yeah. So before we get going, I want to make sure I recommend that you check out our webpage. It's called After Two Beers. You can go to after2beers.com.
Yes.
It's the number 2. You can find links to our past episodes and to our social media pages. We've also got some stickers available out there, and you can pick up a couple of those. I lowered the prices. They're down to like $2, and they're free delivery.
Come on now. Where you
know,
at,
can't
people?
beat that.
No, and there's a tip jar. If you want to throw a couple dollars in the old tip jar, we greatly appreciate it. And we've also got our Patreon link. So thank you to all of our Patreon sponsors.
Thank you very much.
We're almost up to double digits. So if you're in there and you don't feel like you're contributing as much as you need to,
Right.
maybe you should just go out there. I mean, it's not
Maybe.
taxes, but it is a Patreon. It's less.
Right.
It's
It's
less.
less than buying a box of fudge rounds.
Less than a box of fudge rounds,
Oh,
folks.
fudge rounds. I never thought fudge rounds would be such an item of
Popular
controversy.
thing,
Right.
yes.
Right? It's like, oh, I want to talk about guns, but let's get this fudge round controversy over
Let's
first.
get this out of the way. Where you stand on fudge rounds?
Where do you stand on Twinkies? Can I get Twinkies if I can't get fudge rounds?
I'm a nutter. The Nutter
What?
Buddies.
You're a nutter?
The
You're a
Nutter
nut?
Buddies.
What?
The Nutter Buddy is an oatmeal cream pie girl.
All right. And again, thank you to all our Patreon sponsors. We couldn't do it without you, and I mean that sincerely. All right. So it's time to get started. It's 8:22, and we are finally getting started with
Let's
the show.
do it. Okay.
All right. So, as I mentioned during the open, the 1017 The Point here in Richmond had a Facebook post that asked, "What is a rule that you live by?" And I think it's a great question because there's so many. Because I'm gonna jump out on a limb here and say most people are gonna think of the big, broad, big shit, which is treat unto others as you would like to be treated, right? But the reality is there's a million of things that you don't even think that you realize that you do, but subconsciously.
You want to know my number one?
Yeah.
I absolutely. Being 45, I do not trust a fart.
Yes.
I have about 3 or 4 good ones, and after that, I'm done.
How many times have you sharted? Seriously.
Oh, God, I have no idea.
You're supposed to keep count of this?
No. But the fact that he doesn't means it's a large volume.
It's like oop, that's going to itch when
It's
it
not
dries.
in his diary. It was not a Facebook post.
I actually wrote this one down, as we were putting this together. I had about 45 minutes, hour and a half or so to kind of just come up with some shit. And I came up, it was like right along the same lines.
Okay.
If you're worried about it, just know you can't take that fart back.
Absolutely. You cannot. No. If it's spitting at you.
That's
good.
the worst, right?
And then I'll add a little bit to this.
And then you got to do a walk of shame.
Make sure that you look at the toilet paper roll holder before you sit. Sit before you shit.
That's a good one. That is a good, especially in public places.
Oh,
Yes.
Because if you're
Anywhere,
at home,
honestly.
you can do the waddle of shuffle.
You go
Not
for one of
after
my
you-
kids to get me a roll.
Not after number 2. You don't want to
Yeah,
do.
no.
What the
pink
hell are you
waddle.
going to do then? Honestly. So you're sitting on the toilet.
Public.
You just shat.
Nothing.
No, I'm
around.
even at home. What are you doing? You're waddling.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's home so I can text him and be like, "Hey, emergency 911."
Yeah, well, you were single for a long time. You did the shitty waddle.
I never did the shitty waddle though.
Then what'd you do? Use a sock?
Hopped in the shower. I'm just going to go ahead and rinse that off.
Right.
Yeah,
She knows she
it
fucked
was
up.
probably it was a shower
caught her.
thing.
Oh, you just went right in. So you hopped into the shower.
Hopped into the shower.
Instead of toilet paper.
Well, it's not even like if it's not in there. Like say it's in the hallway closet. I'm not taking the risk of dripping.
Oh, gross.
Through the hallway.
Oh, so it is.
Like there's a possibility that there might be a little turtlet fall
Oh,
off.
man.
Okay, what else you got?
Anyway, let's go.
Well, if we had 6 listeners, we have none now. All right. Here's some examples of some of the.
The waffle
Waffle
stomp.
stomp. Good job, Adam.
All right, go ahead. Read it off to me.
Oh, Adam Green says the old waffle stomp.
Oh, there's my brother.
The blue waffle.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh no, not that one. And then Tim Kendall says, "Thank God I was cleaning the restroom at work when this happened to me. I just filled the toilet paper."
There you go.
I'm telling you.
What do you do?
All right, so here's some ones that I came up with.
Okay, what do you
that
got?
may inspire you to come up with some of your own. But again, this is just general conversation.
Okay.
If you're watching the show or listening to the show, we'd love to hear from you. Let's say hypothetically we're going on a 4-day vacation.
Okay.
I've learned in life I'm packing 6 pairs of underwear.
Oh, at least.
You never know what'll happen.
I usually double it. 4 day, I take 8.
Do you really?
No, I take a lot. I take a lot though.
Do you?
Oh yeah, just in case you never know. You might
That's-
shit yourself on your way to shitting yourself.
I overpack everything when I go on
Absolutely.
vacation.
I do
though.
too.
I'm just
It's
saying.
terrible.
I do.
I had a
too.
buddy in Texas that taught me that one. When I go into a gas station, yeah, big shits, buddy.
Ma'am, that's right, babe. Yes, I do.
When I go into a gas station and I get a fountain soda, I never use the first covering lid.
No, why would you?
I don't know.
That's going to be the one that has the grubby hands on it.
I dig deep in that shit.
Do you really?
I do.
So what do you
Not me.
do? Do you put
I
the other
grab
ones
the first
back
one
in?
and lick it and put it right on.
Oh, that's fucking
Nah, you
gross.
lie.
No, I swear to God. Normally, like, especially now they think they're clever. They have that shelf that lifts out.
Oh, that's dumb.
I'll reach back and I'll just
Grab a
grab
sec-
one.
yeah.
I'm not taking that first one because I don't know how many
Really?
people's hands have touched that thing. I swear
Okay.
to God, and that's the truth.
Okay, I see
That's
that.
not a bit.
I see
That's-
that. That's that's damn true right there.
I've almost
who you
died.
But you have no worries about touching the same tongs for that hot dog that everybody else has touched with their grubby
I'm
hands.
not putting the tongue in my mouth.
No, but you're putting the tongs on the hot dog.
Yeah.
You got that grubby hand from somebody else's grubby hand on those tongs.
Well,
You're gonna eat that hot
Half
dog.
the time
like,
I'm eating a hot dog from a gas station, I'm drunk anyway. So any of the alcohol is going to kill it.
That's a great point.
All right.
You're assuming I eat hot dogs at a gas station. All right.
there you go, Bert.
All right. This is
Oh,
one.
do you take the front item on the shelf at the grocery store?
Well, yeah, it's a
you?
grocery item. It's boxed.
I don't.
Ooh, I don't.
What
I
do you-
always take the back bag of chips. I don't
Why?
take the front one.
I move the front one and I take the.
I
Normally
think-
it's the third.
By the time
Really?
the guy
Yeah.
gets
I
done
didn't know
stocking
this
them,
was the thing.
he's already mad and he just shoves the chips in there. So I just
Really?
Or expiration dates on milk. You
There
know?
you go.
Well, I checked
Oh, I
milk.
always go for the bottom.
Couple extra
I
days.
checked the milk, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to start trying to go deeper in the
Yeah.
chips to see if it's like. I would think there's less crunch,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
More
that's-
solid chip, less crunch.
Because that last bag is always trying to puff out, so they're shoving
They're
it.
shoving the stuff in
I got to
there.
tell you though, I feel way better about the crunch chips, and I'll tell you why. When you turn that motherfucker over and it says 13 chips is 150 calories, like when it comes to adding like the loose segments, I'm like,
I don't know how many calories.
That handful seems like a chip.
Yep. You put- when you're dumping it on a sandwich, it all looks
Right.
good.
Amanda's really bad about this one at the house, but she leaves random bottles of water that are half drank around the house.
Oh.
And I have a rule that if I don't know said bottle of water, nor
I don't
was it
drink
mine
Trash.
from that day, probably within the last 10 minutes,
Trash.
that shit's trashed.
And see, I use that water to water the plants.
I water my pets with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, you know.
Yep. Because
That'll
like
work.
I'm like I have no idea whose water that is, but yes, we're really well known for having a lot of half drinking water bottles around the house.
I should start
terrible.
pouring
And-
in
Yeah.
the tub and telling AJ, you have to drink out of the tub.
Like, and I also want everybody
your
to count
waters.
how many water bottles you have in your car. Like, do you let them
that's a
accumulate?
woman. That's a woman
No,
thing.
I got
Is
none.
it okay?
Oh, you know what AJ's the worst of, and women do this one. We have those nets on the side of the Jeep tire, like the and she'll put like the
Stuff 'em in
biggest giant item ever in there. It's like it's meant to hold like a pack of gum, and she's like,
got a six-pack of
Where are
light
we gonna
bulbs
put
in
this
it.
moose head?
Shove it in
Right
the side.
here, it'll work just fine right here. I always know when she's been borrowing my vehicle because there's sweatshirts and bottles of water and nail files and just random shit in there. Like if
Everywhere.
oh, it's seriously, it's not good. Another thing I've learned in life: if she has crazy eyes, she's probably crazy.
Well,
Trust your gut.
trust your gut. That's a trust your gut instinct on that one, right?
Oh, so you've seen somebody with crazy eyes that weren't crazy?
No, I ain't saying that. They got crazy eyes. They fucking crazy for a reason.
This is random, but it's the truth, and it's not necessarily a like a thing I live by. It's just what I do.
Okay.
When it comes to the toilet, I check it both before I get on and when I get off.
Oh, I do too.
Oh, so that you made sure that you didn't leave any.
Scooby snacks.
It's not even that. It's just like I don't.
Splashback.
It's like your one chance to be a biologist. You know, like
Let's see what I'm working with here.
right? Like I got to make sure first of all I'm petrified of snakes, and I want to make sure.
Oh no, that for sure.
I'm convinced. Like I check it first because I don't want something.
I take my phone.
I
and
don't want
use the
something grabbing a
camera,
hold of
or
my-
I use the flashlight function when I go to the bathroom at night.
Really?
Yeah.
You know they have a bathroom light.
Yeah.
Most
Oh
of
no,
Flip the
I'm not
switch.
messing around and trying to wake myself up.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
you still have to kind of do the half
Squinty eyes,
squint or like
yeah.
the one eye open when you go to the
Leaning
bathroom
on
so
the-
that you can like go right back to sleep.
No.
So that I just have I just take my phone and I put on the
I'm
little
gonna-
flashlight, make sure the toilet's
Well,
good.
I'm in a house of boys.
I'm gonna
so
give you
ask Amber about
I'm
this.
gonna give you a little trick that guys do, and I'm sure I'm not the only one in the world that's ever done this.
Just aim.
If you get up in the middle of the night, our direction is not based on light; it's based on sound. And I know the deeper the water sounds, the better I'm at.
And if my feet get wet, I'm wrong.
My initial fire was bad. I'm probably not popping the clown's balloon.
Well, so to be fair, when I'm going to the bathroom, I'm
be
also
fair.
having to like walk through a minefield of dog toys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
We
if you've
have
ever
bones.
like, they're like the adult version of trying to step on like kids' Legos when you've got a dog.
I swear to God,
Oh,
I
my
thought you were gonna
God.
say dog shit.
No,
Dog shit, no.
dog toys.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna say the shit's never happened, but
Is there
no,
anything
it's
worse
dog
than
toys.
If you ever stepped on a raw turd ever in your life?
And it goes between your
Barefoot?
your toes.
Yeah, it's the worst. Is there anything in life worse than stepping on a turd?
I don't know that there is.
Oh my God, it's
No.
horrible. All right. This is something, and I've done it from the get go.
Okay.
I keep an extra set of clothes at work.
Oh, do you really?
I do, like an extra pair of pants, an extra pair of boxers.
If I shit my
I
pants
do
at
not do
work,
that.
that's gonna be a free day.
No. It's
I'm
not
off
even
work.
about shitting. It's like maybe something gets spilt, or I bend down and rip the ass out. I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Throw some khakis and a polo in the bottom drawer.
There's one time I was going to Indiana Business College in Muncie, living here in Richmond. I got all the way up there in the parking lot, spilt my hot chocolate on me, turned around and came right back
There
home.
you go. See?
Should have done it.
There you go. Traveling guy. I
Yeah.
used to, and I need to do it now. I'm glad we're doing the show. It's going to remind me. I would keep a travel bag
Okay.
in my car. Car breaks down, can't get home.
You got extra clothes.
There
right
you go, man. But mostly it's about shitting your pants.
Once it bring it full circle about shitting yourself. There
This
you go.
is one that I've learned with Amanda for sure, and I highly recommend this to couples.
Okay.
Keeping a blanket in the car will save a lot of fights. A blanket is very versatile.
Yes.
It can
Yeah.
be a pillow, an actual blanket. It can be.
You can put a stuff on, but you can only take so much off.
Yeah, I like the air conditioner.
I do too.
And,
Very much.
keep a blanket. Nice one though. I mean, whatever you want. It doesn't have
It
to.
doesn't
be
matter
that
to
nice.
me. I'm not using it.
One thing. Here's another one. A water before bed is never a bad thing when you've been drinking.
Never.
Never.
Never a bad thing.
You're gonna get up and pee,
Yeah.
but you may not wake up with a headache.
You will anyway, though.
Exactly.
After a night of drinking, it does not matter if you
Oh,
drink the water.
man.
you
Get that
don't.
water. Get that water.
I will say we have a Cape Cod style home, and we sleep upstairs with no bathroom. Oh man, there's nights I'm like,
do
if
too.
Amanda wasn't here, I'd
Yeah.
be right outside this window. I'm like, I would pee for distance.
I'm opening this window right now.
If I had put the tops back in the Jeep, I'd just pee
Oh.
outside this window.
Here's another one, especially if you have in-laws where you're forced to eat their shitty ass food. Most food can be made more edible with either cheese or hot sauce.
Oh yeah, I dump hot sauce on everything anyway. So
At the end of it, you're like, man, it just tastes like Cholula. But it's, my ex-mother-in-law made this ham loaf. Oh my God.
no,
It would. Oh
not so
man,
much.
you could drop that shit in the middle. I'm never mind.
Yeah, no. Nope.
All right,
We're not going to talk
Ham
about
loaf
it.
is
all
disgusting.
right. And this one, la la la.
Yeah.
Okay, if you think they're gonna puke, just move away.
Oh yeah,
You can help later,
yeah.
but you don't want to be in the direct fire of
No.
said puke.
Let's go ahead and step out of the way on that one.
Right? If you get the hot wings or you make salsa, wash your hands before you take out your contacts or pee.
Yes.
Yes.
I've had both of those. Actually, it happened to B-dubs with Ponder and I ate the the second hottest wings they
Are
had.
you serious?
Oh man, my dong was on fire. The rest of I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this
Like-
whole show's about.
Like, where did that come from? When you start feeling that tingling, you're like,
Oh, it wasn't tingle. Oh man, I felt like a troop
Sif.
in like a trooper in like Vietnam. It's like, oh no,
What
I'm
have I
gonna
done?
need the penicillin. All right, you guys have any? I feel like I'm hogging this.
No, that's
I didn't prepare enough for this apparently, but no,
well.
I'm trying to sit here and think of some of them, but
And this is probably I'm going to end with this one.
okay.
That I have, and we can do this later. And again, if you guys ever have anything, Andy says always shut the lid whenever you flush.
it's supposed to prevent poo particles from.
It's not
going around.
airtight.
No, but it'll still like
It keeps them
prevent.
in.
Yeah. Why don't we just put a big mask over it?
See, now I
If masks really work, we just put them over
put
the
'em
toilet
in.
before you flushed.
Right.
no. There's like a huge study about like how poo particles go throughout the bathroom, and like I actually have one of those little charcoal little thingies that I put on the lid of my toothbrush.
Really? I got a bunch of disgusting kids.
Because that's what you're worried about, honestly.
Louisiana fudge round,
Oh.
fudge round with the hot sauce.
South of Richmond, baby.
Oh man.
All right, here's my last one, and this is arguably the most important one for anybody,
Okay.
especially if you have kids. I have 2 kids, then I really, not that I want them to listen to my show, but this is, if you're ever going to listen, this is the one I want you to listen to.
All right.
If you put it on the web, just
Oh.
because you delete it,
Doesn't mean it's
doesn't
not
mean
mean
it's
it's deleted.
gone.
That shit is screenshotted and saved
Yes.
forever.
Oh.
Hey, text messages too. I know iPhone came out with this new thing where you can delete
Retrieve
text.
them, but you can still retrieve them. I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People can see it even if it doesn't say it's red.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you guys right now, straight up. I'm gonna guess. I hope you back me up on this.
Okay.
If you've sent your boobies to somebody else, lots of people have seen
Did
your
you
boobies.
did you show your boobies?
Buddy,
I'm just saying.
I didn't get the nickname Puddin' for nothing. People that see my ass and balls everywhere.
Oh,
I
man.
might have a picture of you with a banana hammock on walking through
Should I put
the
up
hallways
the
of
link to
a
his
hotel.
to Puddin's
I
only
can't-
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that out here in a minute.
All right. Well, you know what? Those are my rules. That just quickly, I came up with those in like an hour.
I love
And well, I appreciate that, man. Like these were some serious ones. Like I've got others, you know, but
Like I could think on them over the next
Yeah.
week and we could reconvene, but yeah.
Yes, you have, Andy.
yeah. So, all right. You know what? Now we're gonna get back into the actual
Okay.
nuts and
All
bolts
right.
of the show.
Okay.
All right. Are you guys? Do you want to do the giblets or do you want to do Am I the Asshole?
I don't care. Whatever you'd prefer.
You go.
Go.
Giblets
All right.
first.
Giblets first. Let's do it. All right. We're going to start off with this one. Scottie Pippen,
Yeah.
Chicago
Okay.
Bulls player.
Boy, that guy whines a lot now.
Right?
He's a Michael Jordan hater.
Is he really?
Oh my
so.
God, he runs his mouth.
I didn't
Screw
get
him.
paid
He's a
that
cheapskate.
Yeah, he is.
So, do you know that he has a nickname? It's called No Tippin' Pippin.
That's
I
awesome.
believe it.
So it's for lack of tipping waiters, and once tried to haggle with strippers on the amount they were charging.
A stripper?
He tried to
How's he
haggle
gonna
a stripper
haggle a
for how much
stripper?
she was charging.
He's like, you can take them titties back. I ain't
Right.
paying for that.
I'm not paying any
How
more
about-
than $250 for
How
them
about
titties.
for one? How about for one titty? I just want one.
Right. It don't even have to be your best one.
It don't have to be the party titty. I just want the regular titty. No.
Oh,
God.
Well, it's good to know about Scottie Pippen, man. If he ever comes into a strip club I'm working at, like, hey, that's no
We're
tipping.
not-
I'm
Pippen.
gonna buy him a
Right.
drink. Or a dance, whatever.
right? All right, so it's back to school season.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently, if we wanted to go to MIT, we could get a certification in being a pirate.
Arr.
Done.
Are you kidding me?
I already drink plenty of
So
rum.
no, MIT offers a certificate in piracy for students who choose archery, pistols, sailing, and fencing as their required PE courses.
Yeah. I don't
Pistols is a PE course?
Pistols is a PE course.
Well, that's way cooler than the shit they offered at Ball
no
State.
No
doubt,
kidding.
man. Running?
I took conditioning and they
Yeah, right.
offer pistols.
Yeah, I think I was in that same damn class.
Oh, it was the worst, man.
That's
Advanced
horrible.
You
conditioning.
might be better at pistols.
It was a long time ago.
Okay. All right.
I had blonde hair and dreams.
I had hope.
All right. Okay. Batman and Robin. We're talking like the old time Batman and Robin. So actor Burt Ward once claimed that ABC prescribed him penis shrinking pills while playing Robin on the 1966 to 1968 Batman show because they thought that Robin had a very large bulge for television.
What's a penis shrinking pill?
I don't know.
God, I hope I didn't take them.
It's like the Flintstones, but it's like your in-laws. Every take you,
Pictures of seeing your grandma naked.
right,
I don't know.
it just tastes like cold water.
But no,
man.
apparently there's penis shrinking pills.
Yeah, there's no such thing.
Like, I don't know.
You know the wild part, though, if you ever go back and look at those old 1960s and 70s superheroes,
Yes.
they're built like a gym teacher. I mean, or not even a gym teacher,
No.
like I don't know, pick a
Social
shitty.
studies teacher.
Yes, you know what I mean. Like they don't look athletically fit at all,
you're
but
not.
neither are the bad guys.
No.
Hey,
None
so
of
them.
so Puddin's wife just said me too. So you better check your drinks for pills when you get home, because it'll shrivelness,
Yes, sir.
slipping something.
Yeah, it's the opposite pill.
Yeah. I'm trying to shrink my sack.
So you
Does it
don't.
look like you set bubble gum when you
So you
stand
don't
up?
sit on it when you're going to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
Yes, thank you.
You know what's? They have a vaginal reconstruction, like with the
Labia.
labia.
Okay.
Why don't they have a sack
What?
version? Yeah.
It's like a manicure. It's called a saccacure.
No, like it's just.
They actually do.
Do they really?
Yes, you can actually have a ball lift.
Oh my god! Is it?
So it's like it's a
getting one.
scrotum lift,
getting
and
one.
so the reason I know this is because somebody worked down at our
Okay.
athletic place, and this old man comes in and he's like looking for what are those things that you guys wear?
Jockstrap.
Jockstrap.
Okay.
He needs a jockstrap, and like he needed to have his hearing fixed before he had his scrotum fixed,
Oh.
right? Because he's screaming, saying,
Jesus.
"Where are your jockstraps at? I had a ball lift and I need a jockstrap."
a ball lift?
So apparently you have
Nice.
to wear one of those after you have the procedure done to make sure everything's kosher.
You have to. You would think
But
it'd be
no.
fine. Maybe it's like blinds, where he's got like a
Yeah.
little string.
Yeah, he's got a little string. He pulls
It's
it.
kind of like
pulls
when,
him up.
well, when women have their chest done, they have to wear binding.
Oh,
a
you mean
while.
for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to let his nuts heal.
Yes.
I think I'd sit at home for that.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't think I'd be running back to the gym.
It'd definitely be
'Cause
some frozen peas on my
Last thing
nuts.
you want is those sutures coming loose.
No. Hey, wait a minute.
Then they'd be looking like this.
Where'd that-
It'd be like those Ben Wall balls that dropped out on the bath. Or,
Think.
No, but it's just it's taking excess skin out of the satchel area. But
I can't believe we're talking about nut lifts.
All right.
you know what? You never know what you're going to talk about on this podcast.
Can I ask you an honest question
Okay.
to a lady? Do women even notice how the length of the sack?
Not as long as you don't have like a really short arm. I'm joking.
What?
I'm
Where are you
joking, but
sticking that
no,
arm?
like I don't know that I really.
Have you ever been with a guy and you're like, man, this guy's sack is really large,
I have not.
right? Okay, that's interesting. Because have you ever been with a gal that?
Like I said, it's all potatoes, no meat.
Oh, this is why I love this show.
I do too.
Man.
All right, Gibler.
Okay, let's see
Do
where
it.
we're gonna go from here.
My goal is to make you two blush every show from now on.
Negative. It ain't gonna happen.
Well, I bet you we
let's
can
see.
get Gibbler.
By far. That'll be the easy one.
I'm trying to find something that's good enough here. All right, I thought this one was kind of cool.
All right.
So, volunteers accidentally ran over and severed 3 power cables during the stage setup for Prince's Super Bowl halftime show. So, a member of the lighting crew had to strip the ends and hold the cables in place for the entire 12-minute show in the rain.
Ouch.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Man, that's a horrible boss.
But can you, like,
Here,
I
lick your
guess they
fingers and
didn't
hold
have,
this.
like, electrical tape or something, but no, they had to strip the ends and hold the power together for 12 whole minutes.
I'm going to tell you right now, that is dangerous as hell.
Oh, well, I know.
I'm not doing it.
I ain't
No.
doing it.
Oh, man.
And they were volunteers. So you know they weren't making anything off of that.
Oh, they're volunteers?
Volunteers.
I'd have volunteered myself right back up to the,
I volunteered my nutsack.
the concourse. No, that's horrible.
All these comments make me kind of wonder about Puddin's nutsack.
No, oh
A
my
lot of people
God.
are talking about his nutsack.
Well, that's a lot of people have seen it, so I'm proud of it.
All right, I'll make this my last one.
All
Okay.
right.
So you guys remember the show Fear Factor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know why it canceled?
No.
No.
So the reason that the game show Fear Factor was canceled was that they had a challenge where the contestants drank donkey semen. And it wasn't even the final test to win the grand prize.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it wasn't even donkey semen.
Oh!
It was Joe Rogan semen.
Hey, they got that alpha brain.
Yeah. Where do you think that alpha brain came from?
They were on a budget.
They got
They're
Joe
like,
Rogan's alpha brain.
Oh, Joe. You know, I feel bad for Joe that he had to jack all them donkeys off.
Well, you are the host. You jerk these
Yeah,
donkeys
man.
off.
You got to do what you got to do to make that show successful,
Right?
I
man.
milk these cows. We don't have
Like,
any
I'm
cows.
picturing this happening on the show Jackass, but on Fear Factor, no.
That would actually be a great fear factor.
Right.
You have to milk a cow or a bull.
And then drink it.
Oh, my God.
No.
Hey. That's why I love Dave Chappelle.
Oh gosh.
Joke's on you, Joe Rogan. I've eaten lots of penis. All right,
right.
Gibbler. Are you guys ready
Yes.
for the Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm ready.
What we got?
Can I ask the studio to provide another beer, perhaps?
Absolutely.
How many viewers do we have?
16.
Are both of them still there? Donkey nut.
Donkey nut juice.
I think we got 3.
Roast. Chris, hey, makes
Makes
weird
red.
eye contact with Puddin'.
What up?
Puddin' and I have a connection that we know we're going to go down bad roads.
Is it his nutsack?
It's apparently my nutsack.
Hey, man, here comes some nutsack jokes.
Well, look at this pretty lady coming.
His wife said 13. So is that like inches? Is how far it stretches? Or
No, I think
Probably.
she's saying how many viewers.
oh,
Oh,
I think.
Right on. Thank you.
Thanks.
that is a long nutsack.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's going to start slurring. He's going to start slurring here in a minute.
Right.
Ooh, whipped.
Well, thank God we're past. Here's the important part. We do have drivers.
Missy says inches.
13 inches. They talk about, when you're a kid, you get measured by your height,
Yeah.
and you mark it on a door jamb.
Uh-huh.
And this, I've seen where people mark it on the inner thigh,
Yeah.
where your nuts hang.
Is that your penis size? No,
Start
that's my
getting-
nuts.
Hey, you should start getting like a tattoo every couple years after you hit 35.
All right, what flavors did you get?
I got whipped.
I got 99 pickles.
Oh, love it. I got watermelon. I hate watermelon.
The pickles is the worst one, right?
You want my whipped? I'll trade you. If you don't
100
like
proof
watermelon.
pickle liquor.
I don't like real watermelon.
What could
Oh,
go
okay.
wrong here?
No trades.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Ooh, that's so bad.
Oh.
That's so bad.
Oh, they don't even taste like pickles. I don't even know what that is.
Why does it taste like fire?
Anyway,
It's cow
that's
milk.
It's bull
Ugh.
semen.
all right. The This is what we do for you folks listening and watching the show. We do
Yes.
this just for you.
Just for you guys.
All right, here we go. Am I the asshole?
Okay, let's have it.
This comes, this is a good one. This is a brother-sister.
Yeah.
This is a sibling situation here. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my sister that the name she chose for her son was not our grandpa's actual name, but a nickname he hated?
How do you not know that?
How do you not know his actual name?
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
My sister wanted to honor our late grandpa in her son's name and chose to call her son Bobby, which is what pretty much everyone called our grandpa. She mentioned the name being so special because it was his beloved great-grandpa's name and that it would be so special for our grandpa to have his name live on. So here's the thing. Bobby was my grandpa's nickname, and he hated it. It's funny that everybody called him a name he hated, by the way.
Right?
I don't want to pass judgment yet or
Yeah.
sway the listeners. His actual name was Cyrus, which was my grandpa's mom's maiden name. Grandpa was named that by her after she died, and his dad remarried. They started to call him Bobby because his stepmother's dad's name was Robert.
What?
Yeah, they changed it right in the middle.
I'm
Okay.
confused all of a sudden.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Grandpa always hated Bobby, but after years of people refusing to listen, he gave in. He had a handful of friends who called him Cyrus or Cy, but that was it. Every time I think of Cyrus, I think of Con Air.
Yeah.
Cyrus the Virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I told my sister this, and she was upset and asked me why he hated Bobby. Bobby is so cute. I asked her how she'd feel to be named after her late parent and for his surviving parent and step-parent to rename them after the step-parent said unofficially. But to the point, I've been drinking. But so basically, his name got changed because there was a step-parent coming in. Boy, that's overreaching, isn't it?
That is very
Right?
overreaching.
Can you imagine renaming and be like, oh, you're going to be Bobby because I'm Robert.
Well, you know.
You my kin now.
Yeah. You've had this name for how long?
I'm
Nope,
going to
not
tell you right
anymore.
now.
Look, Cyrus, we're going to call you Bobby.
You're
Hey,
not a
son,
Cyrus.
in this house, my nuts hang the lowest. She was glad at first, but after a few weeks, she snapped and told me she doesn't like Cyrus, and I ruined the name Bobby for her. Am I the asshole for telling her the truth?
Has the kid been born or?
No, actually, I'm so funny you said that. ETA, I don't even know why he said that because that doesn't make any
Estimated
sense.
time of arrival.
Yeah, her baby was not born and is still not born,
Oh.
so I wanted her to know before he was
No, he's
I
not
think it's a
the
good thing she
asshole.
told her before.
Right.
So you could pick something else out.
there. So,
When you
not
were
the
naming
asshole
children,
and not the asshole.
Not the asshole. But when like
Right
you were
now?
naming children, were people like, oh, you shouldn't name your kid this because I knew a such and such and they were an a-hole.
Yeah, well, that's a hard part with
Yeah.
names, right?
Kendra?
Oh, it really is.
Yeah.
And then you also like have to sit there and think about what they would be made fun of with their name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a great SNL skit about that, where like the whole skit was like, we can't name him this because it rhymes with this, it rhymes with that.
Like Morgan the Organ or
yeah. And then they get a delivery, and he goes, I got a delivery here for an ass wipe, and he goes, it's Osweepe.
That's how sweet
But anyway,
That's right.
Oh, that's the truth. You don't realize how many people you hate until you have to name a kid.
yeah, you know, the ironic part is my son is named after a female, and it was a volleyball player. This is the beauty of life, right?
Yeah.
Like the names are so random. So my ex-wife and I were trying to come up with a name for my son, and we're watching a reality television show on ESPN that the winner got to be a sports broadcaster, which is basically like my dream job.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And one of the guys on there said his favorite athlete was a player named Logan that played at Stanford. She was a volleyball player.
Awesome.
And my ex-wife and I both look at each other and go, oh, that's great.
Right.
Right? It had nothing to do with anything, right?
Yeah.
And for me, that's where that name came from. Now, this thing here is when you start tying in families.
Yeah.
Right? Now, it sounds to me, and I'm going to again agree here with Kendra on this one, the step-parent's the asshole, because basically what he's doing is he's waving his dick in the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to raise this kid, and this kid is going to respect me and listen to me, and it's going to be
His
my
name's
kid.
going to be Bobby now.
Yeah.
Right? And I totally get the grandpa for not...
Hating the name.
All right. So
Yep.
Yes.
now that we have that part done,
Yes.
Yep.
so the guy knows this. The sister doesn't. The sister could go to her grave, and this little kid could name Bobby forever, and no one would have a problem with it.
Yeah.
And they would think they're doing such a great thing. Is he the asshole for letting her know he's just doing it to be a brother?
They're like, hey, you
He's
know he
doing-
didn't like that name, right?
Yeah. Like, he's just like being like, okay, I understand that you want to commend Papaw, but Papaw hated that name.
Yeah.
Right. It's the way you say it.
Yeah.
Right?
Papaw.
No, not the Papaw.
Like
I
we-
meant the
But
way
no.
you communicate it to
It's
your
Yeah.
the,
sister.
it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
com-
yeah.
It's 100% communication. Like, it's not even necessarily always the message. It's how you communicate it.
Right.
You know,
Like-
this is... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, like we always say, there's two sides to the story. So we're hearing this one. Like, how did he say it? Where did he bring it up? Like, hey, you know he hated that name, right?
Right.
Like, he was drunk going, why the hell are you naming that kid that?
Cyrus is a horrible name, by the way. Can we agree on that?
I don't think I could ever name a child Cyrus. Like, can you imagine, like, a little itty bitty baby and be like, oh, Cyrus?
Yeah, I'm not good with Cyrus.
My mind went straight to Trailer Park Boys. Cyrus.
Oh, I
That's the
forgot
last
about that.
Cyrus.
That's a great...
Yeah.
I fucking love that show, by the way.
Great.
Those are
Bubbles.
amazing. All right. Well, so are we going to... have we defined... Is this guy the asshole?
No.
I don't think he is. I think
No.
it was an asshole move, and it's because I
It would
have
have been an even more asshole move if he waited to say it after she had the kid.
Yeah.
well, and that's just being that's
Hey,
not asshole. That's being
Name
a
him
dick.
whatever you want, but here's what I'm going to tell you.
That's being a dick. That's
Yeah.
just straight dick worthy right there. You got no. That sounds like something a guy would say in high school or college.
What?
Dick worthy.
Dick worthy.
Dick-worthy.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. All right. Are you guys? Are you ready for the A to B news?
I'm ready for
Yes.
the A to B news.
What do we got?
All right. I'm going to go through a couple of these real quick just so we can chat about them,
Okay.
and then we can get out of here. The CDC is asking people to please stop kissing and snuggling pet turtles. They're
Damn
linked,
it.
They're linked to a salmonella outbreak that sickened at least 26 people in 11 states.
I know the new
So
turtle
is that
movie's
like if you
coming
got
out.
a new turtle, then it might have salmonella? Or how are all of these turtles all of a sudden having salmonella?
I think they carry it on their skin. Like raw
And
chicken.
how's it an outbreak? Like all of a sudden it's like, oh,
I
I might
think
have had
How
that
the hell do
turtle
you
for a
cuddle a
year, but all
turtle?
of a sudden, I don't know.
That's the whole point. Why the hell do you... You know what I love about people is we are so egotistical that we can take any animal that we know we can kill
Yeah.
and we feel like it should be a pet then.
It's ours.
Just because
mine.
we are higher on the food
Yeah.
chain. It's like, I just heard this story this week, and actually here locally it was kind of a big deal because the owner of the Colts, Jim Irsay,
Yeah.
was trying to get a killer whale that was in Miami that had been in captivity for
Forever,
over
yeah.
50 years,
Trying to get it out.
and they were trying to let it loose.
He
Okay.
doesn't know how to live.
Well, that
I saw some Shawshank Redemption. That damn whale does not know how to live after being in captivity that long.
Kimmy, I'm going to tell you right now, you've been on this show for over 5 years, and that might be the smartest thing you've ever said on this show. And I agree with you wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. If somehow a whale could hang itself, it would.
It would.
It'd have been
It'd
like,
be like, I left a note and the shit's buried under some rocks.
well, it
Carved
passed,
it in the wall. I was here.
regardless.
I'm out, bitches.
It passed away this week, and it's sad for that. I mean, the pool in this thing was tiny.
Yeah.
That this thing lived in.
I get it, but you should have done it like, I don't know, 45 years ago.
I'm trying to tie it back into the turtles.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, this is actually this is what this show was supposed to be. You guys are all hammered.
No, you're hammered.
I am too. All right. So what I'm trying to say is that cuddling turtles is because, see,
Yeah.
you guys got to be a little impressed.
I'm gonna go cuddle a shark too.
To
So
what?
stupid.
It is-
like, how do you cuddle a turtle? It's stupid.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well,
I
the
guess.
point is you shouldn't be cuddling a turtle because you shouldn't have a turtle as a pet. Why do you need a turtle as a pet?
Just sits there. Doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Kind of like me, I guess. I guess I have something to look at.
Oh, my
What's up, buddy?
Oh, pudding.
Oh my god.
That's the greatest thing.
If I get a turtle, I'm gonna name it Puddin'.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
That was the greatest thing ever. It doesn't do anything.
Oh,
It's-
my God.
I'm basically a turtle.
Basically.
All right, I'll tell you what. For
right.
how many people are left watching?
12 and a half.
There we go.
12 and a
half.
half. Somebody's half watching.
Right, Missy. That is the
Somebody's
best,
folding laundry.
Missy.
Oh, that's good. All right.
What we
I'll
got?
tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move to our last story.
Okay.
This is how the last show went.
I thought it was fine.
Maybe this is our new direction.
New direction.
It's up to these people.
Yep.
I'll know. We have 12 listening. Is that what you said?
Yeah, on Facebook, and then you have a few on YouTube.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's 14. I need
I'll take it.
one of you that is
Okay.
not a current Patreon sponsor to sponsor us, and then I'll know we're going in the right direction.
Okay.
There you go.
Now, if two of you sponsor us, I'll know we're really going in the right direction. You see how this works. If nobody sponsors us, next week we'll go back to drinking Smart Waters.
Oh, truly.
No, we won't.
Those are more expensive.
Yeah, they
I
are.
know, man, but I'm just trying to give the people what they want.
Drinking smart waters and eating fudge
Slurry,
rounds.
slurry mix slurs a lot. You're right, Missy. This is why I wish sometimes that I want to at certain points hand over the host.
Just hand it over. What do you got?
All right, here's our last one.
Okay.
A 19-year-old man named Amari McClung.
Oh no.
Oh,
No. No.
No, Missy.
not good.
No.
We're not Thursdaying, Missy.
Get white girl waist.
All right, here we go. A 19-year-old man named Amari McClung was at the Kentucky State Fair with his girlfriend on Saturday,
Okay.
and he had an unsecured handgun in his waistband.
What in his waistband?
Well, you know, shit might pop
Shoot.
off.
His cut off. Fucking gray sweatpants.
You know what? You have a whole lot better chance of shooting that star out
Right.
Oh yeah.
with a real gun.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It slipped from his waist, and when he reached down to grab it, the gun discharged. And
Because he didn't have the safety on and he had that shit loaded.
Yep.
yeah,
Makes sense.
and a bullet hit his girlfriend's foot. Officers responded to the shooting and got the woman to the hospital. It sounds like she'll be okay. Amari was arrested for
Just can't wear flip flops ever again.
Nope.
depends on the toe.
She doesn't have anything to keep her bitches on.
You want a toe? I get you a toe.
I get you a toe.
I told you.
Oh my god.
And we're back.
Yeah. We're after 18 beers now. This is what happens when you do mystery shots.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what we need?
What's that?
I need someone like AJ to sit in here and be like sober and try to manage this process.
They wouldn't get a word in edgewise.
It's not even that. I just need her like all
Should
she
get
needs.
frustrated with us.
All she needs is like a cattle prod. Boy, she.
Oh my god! Can you imagine a week where we have to wear like
Dog
shock
collar.
collars?
Dog
my
shot.
Oh god!
Good idea.
Oh,
I'll sponsor it.
How much? I'll sell out real cheap, bro.
100 per person. Shock collars. I'll get 3 shock collars.
They're gonna shock me the most. I don't want it.
Oh, good
All
idea,
right, here
guys.
we go. It slipped from his waist when he reached down to grab it. The gun discharged, and his bullet hit his girlfriend's foot. Officers responded to the shooting and got the woman to the hospital. It sounds like she'll be okay. I think I just reread that whole thing.
You did.
Was
It's
this-
fine. It's fine.
Was his
Anyway.
cousin okay?
Cousin wasn't even there, man.
It's his girlfriend.
That's really good. That's really good. And this is why I invited you. man.
Right.
It's
It could
shit
be
like
his
that.
ex. It could be her ex-boyfriend, but it's still gonna be her cousin.
Kendra, it is her ex-boyfriend, but they're still related.
You know what's wild about our show right now
What?
is anybody that's been sitting at home with us and drinking, which is the intent of the show. They're like, this is the most
It's the best.
best podcast ever. And anybody that's sitting at home drinking Diet Cokes are going, these guys are
Jack wagons.
What are they talking about?
fucking drunk.
I'm drinking Diet Coke right here,
These guys are.
and I think you're funny as shit.
It's not even that
Thank you.
good.
You just want to put shot collars on us.
Yeah, we're about to go viral.
Oh, jeez. I love you guys.
Oh, he's
We
drunk
love you,
now.
man.
Me too.
You know when you're drunk when you're professing love.
I ain't got tears yet.
Hey man, sponsor us on Patreon. That's how you show true love.
Give me a tip. Huh?
Patreon.
I'll give you the tip.
All right, here we go. Amari was arrested for wonton.
What?
It says that.
Shut up.
Wanting?
Oh Lord.
Wonton?
Yeah.
Wanton.
What is that?
I don't know. Wanton endangerment.
Winton. It's not an
Wanton
I.
It's WANTON. It's not wonton.
Wanting endangerment.
Wanton.
Yeah.
Wanton?
Wanton.
I've never heard that word in my life.
Never?
I'm gonna Google that.
I've heard it, yeah. Wanting endangerment.
What does it mean?
But what does it mean? WANTON.
You'd have to look it up. Honestly, I do.
Puddin's lived a colorful life
No,
compared
I
to
just
us.
watched a lot of the first 48 and cops.
Oh, AJ
What
loves
is the
that
meaning
shit.
of wanton endangerment? A person is guilty of wanton wanton endangerment in the first degree when under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference to the value of human life. He wantonly engages in conduct which creates a substantial danger of death or serious physical injury to another person.
Typically, wonton endangerment is when you bring them in and put them on the stove in front of me, and then you walk to the bathroom. Because I'm going to tell you right now,
I'm going to get them wontons.
ain't all them wontons going to make it.
Hey, those things can have their own, but give me some crab cheese angles
Oh,
and it's on.
man.
crab
some-
cheese angles.
Some crab rangoon
I
endangerment.
want some of them crab raccoons.
I'll lose a toe for a crab cheese rangoon.
Good.
Go ahead.
We're done. We're so done.
I don't even know why I'm overweight.
Hey, I need you guys to do something real quick.
Okay.
what's that?
Take your two hands and put them around your neck and kind of see what that
What
measures.
size? Yeah, I'm about 27. I already know that.
Yeah, 18 and a half.
I've never wore a tie, so I don't know.
On Amazon, all the dogs look happy though.
Oh, I bet they do.
Yeah.
They look real happy.
Yeah.
We'll do it later.
Let me finish
Okay,
this. So
go ahead.
Okay.
Come on, Wonton.
Oh my God, this show's
I
going
love
downhill
you.
so fast.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No.
We'll know by Patreon sponsors.
Gosh.
Wait, seriously. At least the tip jar.
At least give us a tip.
Jeez. Stickers. I actually mail them to you, and
I've
I normally
already
throw in
said,
extras. All right, here
You
we go.
give us a tip, I'll give you the tip.
That ain't gonna sell nothing.
I ain't doing that.
I know.
I ain't
it's
doing that.
But
All right.
coat.
We're still talking about this guy shot his
Winton.
girlfriend. You think they're still together?
God, I
No,
hope
God,
not.
no. Would you?
shot me. Billy Bob, you shot me.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, she's going to struggle to date anybody with 8 toes. She'll never look right in a pair of jellies ever again.
Nope.
All right. You know what?
Her flip flop's just gonna be a flop flop.
Fluff.
It's a flop flop. No flip flops. It's a flop flop.
Everything's gonna be a slide.
Right. You know, the good news for her is they'll never look at her feet because I'm sure her teeth are jacked.
Oh, man.
She gonna be working at IHOP for a little bit.
What that mouth do, baby?
I just have an opinion that, or I have a feeling that if she's dating a guy that wears a gun to the state fair,
In his briefs.
that she ain't got all her teeth.
She ain't
That's
got-
all I'm saying, man. I'm just saying.
You saying she missed? Did he knock it out,
Yeah.
or did it?
I'm saying she don't have all her teeth, but I guarantee
He
she's
met
got
her
a
at the haunted
spoon
house.
and a lighter.
Well, he works
God.
at Carnival Ride. I like how you took me on a date to where you work.
That's so good, man. All right. You know
Still
what?
eat the cotton
I love
candy.
you guys.
Alpha Richmond.
Oh,
All
shoot.
right. All right. You know what? I think,
You think everybody's happy?
God, I thought last week's show ended badly.
dude, we just get on a
Oh,
rant
my
and
God.
just
You
keep
know what
going.
this show was like tonight? It was like,
we just keep going.
it was like the Hindenburg. It was like awesome as they're coming
that
across.
didn't crash because it's awesome.
And then right at the end. I'm just kidding. That's what this show was supposed to be. I love it. Anyway.
Oh, shit.
All right, here we're going to wrap it up. And I'm going to see how good I can do at this because I'm going to tell you I've had pickles and strike three.
Oh, wow.
Oh, here we go. I got all my teeth and all my
And on my toes.
man. Why are you on a dating website?
You already taken.
You're married, ain't you? I actually heard a study about that.
What's that?
That 2/3 of the people on Tinder are actually in relationships.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, they're out there just fishing. Man, you can't
Fishing
catch a
for
better
what?
fish unless you got lines in the water.
Putting them out there, putting the feelers.
All right. Anywho's.
All right, you know what? In all honesty, I thank you all very much for that's stuck around with us.
Yes, thank
The,
you.
the last few shows have definitely gone a little different, and I'm okay with it if you guys are cool with it. This is actually how we started.
It's so much fun.
This was the very beginning. I mean, we talked about nutsack, hangage tonight, and all sorts of
Yeah.
things. So this is actually
and
we've come full
interacting-
circle.
People interacting
Full circle.
and talking to us.
I love
Ooh,
going
no more
live.
mystery shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to put a lid on them. Huh?
But, before we go, we want to make sure we thank again our Patreon sponsors. I was giving a hard time to people, but the people that do sponsors, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
If you go to our webpage, Kevin's rolling across the bottom of the screen there, after2beers.com. You can give us a tip. You can buy a sticker. And in all honesty, if you send me a message and just say, hey, man, I like those stickers, but I'm on a budget. I can't afford my my chocolate
Fudge
rounds.
rounds.
Oh,
Fudge
my
rounds.
God.
So I'll send you a sticker, man. It's all good. But check out our webpage. I greatly appreciate it. Check out our social media pages. And
Yes.
if you look at us and you can see just sincerely how
How much fun we have,
we
and you
do
want to
have.
come
Yeah.
visit. Come
Talking
do
to
that.
everybody, hanging
it's not even
out. Come out.
you can come hang out with us, but you can also do this. So
Yes.
if this is something that you're looking to do, obviously not particularly this angle, but maybe you have something else that is of value to
Get with Kevin.
to people. Yes, make sure you get with Kevin Shook. He can help you out with that. He's got lots of options for you, whether
Yeah.
you do it here in house or if you want to go out and do live videos or whatnot. Good dude. Make sure you check him out. And I guess you're just laughing at me. I guess without further ado,
Nope, we forgot the most important part.
that's what I was doing.
Okay.
He is.
I was setting the table.
Okay.
It's all right.
It's okay. Calm down. Damn.
All right. At the end of every show, we say this, and at the end of the radio show, I do this as well. And it is by far the most important part. The only reason we do this is just to try to entertain and hope people have a good time.
Yes.
And life's fucking hard, and you're struggling, and we all get it. Whether it's you're trying to make your way, or
Yep.
a lot of divorced parents out there that are trying to be a co-parent, or
Yep.
you got bills, inflation, what it
Fucking
is.
bills.
People struggle. People absolutely struggle. They struggle all day long, and there are times in life where you feel like you're doing better. And if you see someone that's struggling, that's a moment for you to step up and just take care of them. If you see someone that's struggling, they are. I promise you
Yes.
that they are. We've all been there.
Talk to him.
And just reach out to them. Tell them you appreciate them. Tell them you care about them. Just ask them how their day was.
Yep.
You'd be surprised how something so small might mean the absolute world to someone.
Yeah.
All right, Puddin', Gibbler,
Yes.
I think we will talk to them all next week.
After 2 beers. I was like, oh God, who just farted? Without further ado, pew.
Like that right there, I think gets a lot of viewers.
I went live back on audio just
Shut
so
up.
the crowd could hear that. All right, until next time.